What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Progressive Action TV. I am your host, Tramel Thompson, and today we're going to be talking about rapper Noriega and his apology due to his interview with Ye. I'm going to give you guys the raw of how I really feel about his interview style, about Noriega in general. And let's start off with an apology clip that he did on Hot 97 yesterday.
To a certain extent, but then but what it was I didn't think he was going to spread this ideology. I didn't think he was going to go there. I thought that he was going to have a couple of drinks. He smoked blunts with us. I thought it was going to be lighthearted. And
Yeah,
when it
but
took,
but y'all
it was
knew it.
only in the beginning.
It
It was
is
only
yay
in the
though.
beginning.
I
It's
know. I
yay.
know.
It's yay. It was only in the
I know.
beginning, and he threatened my producer that if he couldn't film, he would walk out. So we was trying to,
Got it.
that's how our interviews go. Our interviews go. Rosenberg been on this platform. We try to lighten you up, and then we get you drunk, and then we get you to turn.
First of all, I believe Noriega is a BS artist. Noriega knew exactly what he was getting into interviewing Kanye West, or Ye. Ye been all over the media these past 2 months, a whole bunch of stuff going on. Noriega knew what he was getting into. Noriega was clout chasing. And I see a lot of Noriega rapping friends, industry friends saying, Nori's a real one. Maybe he is. I don't know. But real people clout chase too. Nori was clout chasing with that Kanye interview, right? Now, I feel personally that Noriega is an irresponsible journalist. For him to lay out that excuse of, I didn't know, that's irresponsible journalism. Because you did know, but you was clout chasing. You was doing it for YouTube. You was doing it for the likes. You was doing it to break the algorithm. And you got exactly what you asked for. Now, the whole drink champs concept, some people look at it as good, some people look at it as bad. I look at it as, from a journalist point of view, that Noriega don't have no real journalism skills. He don't have no real journalism skills. He has to get the people he's interviewing inebriated in order to get a good interview out of them. And in the process of him getting them inebriated, he's getting himself drunk, right? And he's losing control of his interviews. This didn't just happen during the Kanye. This wasn't the first time that he did it. I watch Drink Champs. Some of them is entertaining. I like to hear what some of the people he's interviewing is saying. But Nori's interview style is bad. He cuts people off all the time. He be clapping. Somebody be like, yeah, my kid grew 2 inches over the summer. Hey, whole room start clapping. It just seemed fake and non-authentic to me. But Nori knew exactly what he was going to get from that Kanye interview, right? When Nori did not respond when Kanye was like, well, George Floyd didn't die because a knee was in his neck. Come on, that was scientifically proven of how George Floyd died. No matter how we feel, that was proven in the court of law of how he died. Was asphyxiated, right? Noriega stood by, didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. Now, I'm not here to argue about Kanye views of how he feel about Jews, how he feel about black people. That's his opinion. And everybody have their opinion. And I'm going to say this, not everything Kanye says is true, but it's not all wrong either. It's not all wrong either. If Kanye feel a certain way about a certain set of people, whether it's black, Jewish, Hispanic, that's his opinion. He's allowed to have his opinion. But every time he has his opinion about a certain group of people, things happen. Or whenever black people have an opinion about a certain group of people, things happen to them. We seen what happened with Nick Cannon. When Nick Cannon was saying that same exact narrative, we seen how they tried to cancel him. We seen how they brought him to a table and made them respect him. That's power. And that's what Kanye is essentially talking about. Everybody know who runs the music industry. Everybody knows who runs Hollywood. Everybody know who's cutting these checks for these projects to go through. Kanye didn't lie about that. But people are afraid to say that out loud because of the backlash, right? Nore know what it is. Puff know what it is. All of them know what it is. But they're afraid to say it. But it's ironic that Kanye did the interview, talked about what he talked about, and Nore fell victim to it. The same exact thing that Kanye was talking during that interview. Nore showed us how real it was with that apology. Why was he apologizing? Why should a journalist apologize for something that they guest did? He shouldn't apologize. Like, him apologizing was throwing Kanye up under the bus. He was throwing Kanye up under the bus. Now, Kanye, nobody was giving him a platform. Nore seen this as an opportunity. He's seen this as, we going to get, DJ F, and we go get about 100 million views off of it. I could imagine what the conversations was, but Nore wasn't smart enough to forecast what was going to happen. Now, I don't care how they do their show, if they post edit, whatever the case is. He should have known better that he shouldn't have put that on his platform. You cannot talk about the people who Kanye West was talking about in your position, Nore, without paying the consequence. And you're paying the consequence now. I'm quite sure they go try to cancel you. I'm quite sure you're going to have to go sit down at their table and hear about their history and why you should not, as a black man, allow that type of rhetoric to happen. But Jay-Z said it best. Fame is what drive people. Everybody want to be that person. And you let that drive you down the avenue that's hurting you right now. That's hurting you right now. You knew what Kanye antics was these past couple of months. You knew what it was. But you let that drive of a like, that drive of a view dictate your intellect. And that's a clout chaser. That's a clout chaser. So, why did Nore apologize? But the better question is, who made Nore apologize? Was it the same people who made Nick Cannon apologize? Was it because they threatened to remove you off of their platforms? The thing that has been keeping Noriega relevant these past few years. And I'm not here to, I like Drink Champs. I do think it's weird that you gotta, get the people that you're interviewing drunk to get good conversation out of them. I think that's the sign of like a bad journalist. Like, there's questions that you could ask, and there's things that you could do as a journalist to get good answers out of them. The same way alcohol does, right? All of that. Oh, drunk person speak a sober mind, and then, it's whatever. Whichever way that you feel that it works. But I really think that, Noriega threw Kanye under the bus by apologizing. I think that Noriega is an irresponsible journalist. He do not do the necessary research to be interviewing some of these people. I think that he can ask better questions. He could do a lot of Googling, a lot of research prior to inviting people on the platform. And I think that Noriega, like they say, a lot of people say in the industry, rappers, Noriega's a real one, but Noriega is also a clout chaser. And his clout chasing got him in the predicament that he's in now. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.